spiritually sharper, relationally stronger, and fully prepared for the impact in our churches, in our families, and in our homes. A sword is useless if it's dull. God sharpens us so that we can fight the spiritual battles effectively. Sin makes us dull and ineffective, just as a blade becomes useless when dull. Sin makes us ineffective of God's purpose. Sin separates us from God, weakens our spiritual maturity, and leads us to isolation and complacency. Whether that be pride of us rejecting correction, whether that be laziness of avoiding spiritual growth and spiritual discipline, whether that be isolation of separating us from God's relationally, or whether it's just simple disobedience, ignoring God's call to action. Just like a blade that is never sharper becomes useless. If we as believers resist growth, resist mentorship, resist accountability, we become spiritually ineffective in our faith, in our families, and in our community. But through Christ, we are refined. But through Christ, we are sharpened. But through Christ, we restore the freedom impact. Proverbs 27:17 tells us it points up to the gospel because it highlights our need for transformation. It highlights our need for accountability. It highlights our need for preparation for God's purpose. All which is to fulfill the purpose of Christ. Jesus is the ultimate sharpener. Jesus sharpened his disciples through teaching. Jesus sharpened disciples through correction. Jesus sharpened disciples through challenging them. He called them from fishermen to fishers of men, sharpening their faith, sharpening their character, and sharpening them for mission.